beefers. It's been a while, but hello. I'm not dead. I'm still here. She is here too. Oh, the camera doesn't want to adjust.
Hi. Camera doesn't like me today.
No. It's been a while. Been lazy. Haven't been bothered to film. Actually, that's a lie. I did film 2 videos. I was too lazy to edit them. But I guess I'll put it into this video. I'll put some clips from those videos into this video. But what's cracking? We are waking up. We have woken up on a Saturday morning. We've already been up for like 2 hours or something, but the cafe is now open. So now we're going to go get some coffee. As you can see from the scenery behind me, we have moved. So new coffee place, new place to live in. And yeah, there's been some changes. I've been a bit busy with life, with work and this move, which is why I've been lazy to do kind of anything else. But I didn't live up to my promise of keeping the YouTube videos up, even though I said, I promise I'm not going to be one of those guys that goes into the off season and stops making videos. But I did. But oh well, it is what it is. I'm going to give you guys a bit of an update today about what I've been doing, how my off season / bodybuilding lifestyle has been going. But I'll get into that a bit later. But for now, it's time for us to go get a coffee. But first, I want to show you what I'm walking around with. This girl over here. What are those?
I'm in my comfy prep mode. Comfort over practicality. I mean, they're pretty practical. They're really comfy. And they're good to just walk in. Like, I don't want to have to put my joggers on. I'm fucking sick wearing joggers.
I don't know how I feel about it. Oh, and then the other day she said she was going to get these little, like the charms that you put into them, and I just laughed and said absolutely not. But I guess she's in her prep mode where you just buy dumb shit. So I'm just going to let her buy dumb shit and do whatever she wants to do. Anyways, time to get a coffee. I'll catch you guys soon, and we'll get into life a little bit. Peace out. So what's actually been going on? Why haven't you guys seen me? Well, like I said before, the truth is I've got a bit lazy. Haven't really been bothered to film or edit. Nothing really exciting has been happening because it is the off season. So it's just kind of rinse and repeat. Not much is changing. A lot of food going in and then just training because there isn't such a focus on a show at the moment. Obviously the off season is just as important as a prep is. Life factors get in the way and they take over the importance of life rather than bodybuilding. So work has gotten a bit more hectic. Life itself has just gotten a bit more hectic, like I was saying, with the move. So me and Raquel were packing our old place up. I say me and Raquel, it was mainly just Raquel packing everything. And then we finally did the move a couple of weeks ago. And since then, since the move, it's just been like getting stuff out of boxes, kind of making the place our own. And yeah, so haven't really had the time, because any time that I have had spared from work, or from the gym, it's just kind of been cleaning stuff up and getting things organized in a new place. So I haven't really had the time or the energy to film anything and make videos and show my life on a YouTube channel for a total of 6 people to see. I'll say I'm back. How long I'm back for, who knows? Might disappear again. But again, I do apologize to the total of 6 people that watch my videos. Hopefully one day it will be more than that. But yeah, I hope that you guys understand that life takes importance over making videos like this. So in terms of training and like my bodybuilding lifestyle and stuff like that, the off season was going good. Everything was kind of going to plan. My highest weight that I hit was 104.7 kilos, which is awesome because it is heavier than last year,
but at the same time, I really wanted to crack that 105, and I wanted to keep pushing, try to get to 110, but that didn't happen. Obviously, 104 is not, like, it wasn't all muscle mass. Like, I am fluffy, I am holding water, I do know all of that. I'm not going to be naive and be like, yeah, I looked mad at 104. I definitely did not, but I did push it, and I got to that weight. So once I hit the 104 and work got busy, within I think it was a span of 2 weeks or something like that, I dropped from 104 to just over 100. I was actually scared that I was gonna go under 100 kilos and hit double digits, but I didn't, luckily, because I was actually like really, really worried about that. So I dropped to the lowest I got. The lowest after that 104 was 100.1. So it did freak me out a little bit. But then from there, training took a hit. Yeah, I just kept getting busier and busier at work. So like, it was what it was. Just kind of had to deal with it. I just kind of stopped caring about the scale weight and forcing down food. I just focused on eating clean and eating as much as I could when I could. It turned to eating every like 2-3 hours to just eating when I was hungry. But when I was hungry and when I did feel like eating, I tried to eat as much as possible. Majority of the food was clean food. I did have a couple of days where like I just felt like Macca's, so I got Macca's, especially with the move. Obviously with like no like utensils and stuff in place, or like pans and stuff, I wasn't bothered to look for the pans to cook my food. So I just went and got Macca's. I've just been enjoying myself. And like, to be completely honest, it's kind of worked out. I was scared for a bit, not scared, but just worried, doubting myself. Like, oh, I haven't utilized this off season correctly. I should have done more. I should have been more on track. Why did I let myself go? I shouldn't have pushed it that far and try to like keep it more at a rate that I could maintain and keep progressing upwards. But that didn't happen. And I was like beating myself up about it, which is probably another reason why I didn't want to film a video and kind of explain what was going on, because I wasn't exactly happy with where my weight was sitting, how my body was looking. But I've now come to realize that it's actually worked out pretty good, because I was going to just bulk until prep. I was just going to keep going up and up, and then as soon as prep started, just change everything and go straight into a prep. But now it's kind of worked out where a little off season, and then I've actually gone into a maintenance phase. Don't mind my loud car. So yeah, I've actually gone into a maintenance phase, which makes me feel confident that I've actually put on solid tissue this off season. So I've been holding my current weight of 102 to 103 kilos for about 3 weeks now. And I think I've still got another 3 weeks left for prep starts. So yes, I know I'm still a little bit fluffy, but I'm kind of liking where I'm sitting at the moment, which will be a good starting point for prep. My last off season before I went into prep, I hit a top weight of 102 kilos, but by the time I started prep, I was down to 98 kilos. A 4 kilo difference. This time around, I'm hoping to maintain this weight of 102 to 103 kilos until I start prep. So that means I'll be starting prep at roughly about 103 kilos, which is 5 kilos over my last year's start of prep weight. And I'm hoping that I can keep that tissue on and come in leaner, fuller, bigger on stage this year. Whether that happens or not, like, obviously we're going to find out at the end of prep when I step on stage. But I've got high hopes. I'm just hoping that it all kind of works out. Like, yes, I had some setbacks and some things were out of my control, and it put me down for a little bit. But I've come to realize that it is what it is. I'm going to take the positive out of it and just be happy that I'm still able to train. And I'm going to be starting prep at a better starting point this year, so which I'm excited for. I'm about to pull up to Bunnings because I've got some errands to run for work, and I've got some stuff that I need to do at home. So I'm going to hop into Bunnings. I'll catch you guys later, and we'll get more into like what's going on, what my plan is, how long until show, because I actually don't know. I miscalculated last time, but I'll go into all of that soon, and I'll show you guys what I was looking like yesterday post-training. But for now, I'm gonna run some errands. Catch you guys soon. Oh, I'm back home now. I've done some work at home. Also ran and did all my errands that I needed to do. Don't mind the mess. As I said, we're still moving in, so there's still kind of just stuff everywhere. But thought I'd update you guys, and I'm gonna stretch while I update you guys because I didn't do my morning stretches this morning. So you guys get to see my stretch routine. So gonna start off with some toe touches. But like I was saying before, yeah, I'm in a holding phase. And it's kind of worked out pretty good. Now, just gonna hold for as long as I can. And then we start prep. So show day is on the 21st of September. So let's see. Hey Siri, how many weeks until the 21st of September? So 24 weeks. So I'm 24 weeks out. So what that means is I've got a holding phase for another 4 weeks. And then at about 20 weeks out, I'm going to start prep. What I mean by start prep at 20 weeks out is kind of just clean up my diet. I haven't been weighing a lot of stuff lately. Like if my rice is a little bit over, if my protein sources are a little bit over, then kind of just leave it. So actually start weighing out my food properly, cut out all junk, just get back into a rhythm of actually counting everything so that my prep will be easier. Hopefully I can still stay on a lot of food, but obviously who knows? We're not gonna know until prep starts. So that's the plan. And then officially like kick into gear and like officially start prep at 16 weeks out. Last year, like you guys saw, like with the prep updates and stuff like that, I think we were 4 weeks out, something like that. And then because season B got canceled, it turned into 12 weeks out. And I was just too lean for too long. So I don't want to do the same thing, but I think with 16 weeks of an actual prep, I should be good. So what does that mean supplementation wise and food wise and stuff like that? I'm just gonna see how we go. Last prep was really, really good. I still stayed on a lot of food and didn't have to go too crazy on the food drops or the cardio increases. So hopefully this time around it stays the same way, but obviously not gonna know until things get rolling. Obviously, I will have like a macro plan written out for kind of what calories I want to start on and my plan for how I'm going to drop those calories or when I'm going to start cardio and stuff like that. But everything is subject to change depending on exactly what happens, and yeah, kind of just go from there. But exciting times to come. Yeah. Oh, this one's so hard to get into. It's the one where you kind of keep your legs straight like that, and you bend this front leg and then put them all back. I have really tight hips. I'm not talking through this stretch because this stretch sucks. Oh, geez. Yeah, that one sucks. So, yeah, that's kind of the plan for prep. Just hoping that it all goes well. So, because of my weight like kind of fluctuating and like the work increase that I did have, training kind of did take a toll. It was going good. And then out of nowhere, I was just super tired, felt super weak, and then decided to take a deload. So I took an entire week off the gym. And then what actually happened was my body kind of turned around and said, you know what? You don't like this anymore. So for about a week after that, gym was painful. I didn't really want to be there. Everything just piled up on top of each other, and then like everything hurt at the same time as well. So training took a toll, but you know, it is what it is, and I've moved past that now. It took a couple of weeks to get back into a good schedule and a good routine for training, but once I did, the weights are slowly moving back up. I did get to a point where I was using my gym pin for absolutely everything. Every single movement inside the gym, I had to stack on, like any pin loaded machine, I had to put a gym pin into it to get the weight higher to a working weight that I could actually work with. But now with the deload and everything like that, I do feel a lot weaker and I'm not lifting as heavy, but at the same time, it feels good because I feel like I'm obtaining the same amount of intensity and muscle soreness from using lighter weights. So it's good to go to the gym and not have to use a gym pin for absolutely everything. And
like just rip around weights that are absolutely mental. For now, so far so good. Hoping that everything kind of stays on track from here on out for the next 4 weeks until we start prep, and then just keep the training exactly the same. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So you're planning on just keeping the training the way I've got it. So I'm doing a push-pull leg split with an added rest day. So 2 on, 1 off, 1 on, 1 off, 2 on, 1 off, repeat. It works out really good. It gives my body enough time to rest and recover, with also keeping that focus on intensity when training, because I know I'm not in the gym as much as I was before. It's only 1 extra rest day, but I feel like I need that extra rest day. So it's kind of working out. As much of it not going to plan, it was, and kind of still is. It's still working out, and I'm not going to beat myself up over it. I'm starting to enjoy going back to the gym. And then, yeah, training's good, food's good. I'm not going too crazy. My calories at the moment are around the 5,500 mark. Like, I'm just maintaining my 102 to 103 kilos at that 5,000 to 5,500 calorie mark. As you can see, I'm not the most flexible person in the world, but that's my stretching routine. So that's pretty much my update. That's kind of where I've been and what's been going on. It's kind of just work and life took over, and I just didn't have time to film, and I got really lazy. But hopefully I'm back. Hopefully I can start up the things that I wanted to start up on this YouTube channel, and we can get the ball rolling again, creating content and just having fun with it, kind of a thing. So we'll see how we go. Hopefully I can edit this video and get this video out to you guys. But if I did get this video out and you did watch it, thank you for watching. Do me a favor, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button if you did like this video. Maybe I'll make another video soon. Maybe I won't. I'm not going to make any promises of when the next video will be. But for now, that's your boy, Polish Beef Patty, with a life update. Thanks for watching, and peace out, beefers. Catch you next time.